Hi partners, good to see you. I'm Nikki. Today I will talk about sowing rice seeds using DJI spreading system. Okay. For example, in China and also in other countries, for example, Southeast Asia countries, I see many people use DJI to spread the rice seeds. Okay. So actually it's an important topic because in your country, maybe you will use the spreading system to spread other granules, right? So here is a good topic for you. Okay, and the first point for us, if we would like to spread the rice seeds, is that to prepare the rice seeds, right? So firstly, the length of rice seed bud should be around 1 to 3 millimeters. So here, if you could see the picture, the left one, the bud is too long, okay, and the middle one is a little long, okay, and the right one, the bud length is perfect, okay. So before spreading rice seeds, farmers generally have to soak and dress the seed, right? So the bud length is important. It should be not too long or too short, okay. And also, secondly, we have to dry the seeds to some extent after soaking and dressing, okay? If it's too wet, then it's not easy to spread in the spreading system, right? But if too dry, then the seed is hard to grow, okay? So it should be like this. When we hold the rice seed here after soaking and dressing, and when we release the seeds, it can drop easily, then it will be fine. And secondly, it's about the parameters. Okay, we should set a suitable parameter when we spread the seeds. Okay, for example, for hybrid rice in China, we usually use a lower flow rate per hectare. Okay, yeah, but for conventional rice, for example, in north of China and also in Southeast Asia countries, they will use higher flow rate, okay, maybe around this range, okay, and for the height, around 3 to 4 meters. The height for spreading granules or seeds could be a little higher than spraying liquids because the seed will not drift, right? But for liquid, it will drift, so the height will be lower. But for granules and seeds, it could be higher, okay? And rotating speed, generally around 700 to 1000 rotation speed per minute, okay? And the line spacing is around 4.5 to 5 meters. And for the speed, generally is around 5 to 7 meters per second. But it's according to the seed amount per hectare you set, okay? And the next topic is about how to increase the spreading precision. Firstly, please calculate flow rate, okay? This is very important before spreading the seeds. For example, especially for different species of seeds, okay? And secondly, dry the seeds to some extent, yeah, as I mentioned just now. And thirdly, adjust the seed amount per hectare when necessary. Which means during the spreading, right? If you find the seed amount is not correct, okay, then you could adjust in real time. And the next is the important point. In my last video, I also introduced the widen overall margin and widen one side, right? So here, for the spreading, you could use this function also, okay? Because we designed the DJI like this. On the first route, from the center of the aircraft to the left boundary, there is a distance, right? And also there is a smaller distance at both ends of the routes. So firstly, you could set whether one side as 1.5 meter on the left and the right ends of the routes, okay? Here you could set a 1.5 meter distance here, and also 2 meters on the back and forth end, okay, respectively. So the seeds will not be spread out of the boundary, okay. And secondly, turn on auto boundary root to increase the spreading coverage all around the roots. For example, here you could turn on the auto boundary root. Then the aircraft will fly around the boundary after finish the roots. Because just now we set the weather one side, right? So maybe around the roots, the seeds are not enough. So we could turn on the auto boundary root. Then the aircraft will fly around the roots, and the precision will be higher. Okay. And thirdly, when you turn on auto boundary root, you could decrease the height a little bit. Okay, because around the field, the seeds is easy to be spread out of the boundary. So you could lower the height a little bit. And fourthly, for T30, you could turn on the auto root spacing adjustment in the settings. So in this space, it will be spread precisely. For this one, actually, I introduced the similar function in my last video also. Okay, you could watch that. Okay, that's all for today. Hope it will be helpful for you.